Folk football back with a bit of transfer news. Morelos to Porto, Nisbet to Celtic, Tavde United, Tavde Arsenal, Morelos to another club. But we'll kick off with the main man here.
England to the semi-finals.
Yep. Well, that's a fed for a different day.
So yeah, same day, just different fed.
Aye. Right, anyway, Morelos to Porto. Porto set to launch 10.4 million bid. 12 million euros. It could potentially rise to 17. Get in the bin. That's just no.
I'll be surprised if Morelos wants to leave, and I'll be shocked if Rangers sell him for that amount. I mean, this. Come on.
If Edward can go for 15 in the final year of his contract, or 22, Celtic want.
And I just don't see it. I mean, they've won title 55. They want to try and retain that. For the first time as a Rangers player, he's in the Champions League. It just seems a very
the way I'm looking at it is right. They're going to make more money from the Champions League than this guy's sale, and what's more important?
Yeah, exactly. Having him,
you know what I mean. So it doesn't really make sense to me.
At the moment, you're not in the Champions League.
Like, I'm just being real. If say Rangers sold Morelos,
It does weaken them.
I don't really have faith with Itten up front. I mean, because the Champions League's the top dogs, guys. You know, you look at the teams that Rangers have beat over the last. I mean, you look at Porto. It was the fucking Morelos show.
I'm just saying, like, if Morelos had left in any of the previous seasons, I could have seen it. But I just can't see him leaving this season. The timing's all wrong, in my opinion.
Yes.
Rangers are defending their title. A couple of games away from being in the Champions League proper. It just doesn't make much sense.
You see if Rangers.
Porto are still going to want him next year.
You see if Rangers retain the league.
And if he stays at Rangers and performs in the Champions League, he might get even more interest for bigger clubs than Porto. So I mean, for me, it's a no-brainer. I mean, fuck it.
You stay one more season. You know what? Even say they get knocked out in the qualifiers, then all right, maybe go to
definitely
Porto.
Go. Yeah, I get that.
You know, but end of the day, I don't think he's going. You know, Candeas, former Rangers man, said that he's done it all at Rangers. He should leave, even though I wouldn't say he's done it all. Like,
hasn't won any cups.
Hasn't.
Has he even been in a cup final?
Yeah, sure. He missed the penalty.
Oh, one.
Right, some fucking big.
Alright, one cup
Scottish football fan you are.
One cup final he's been in.
Oh, you didn't know that?
What?
You didn't know that?
Okay, I kind of did, but whatever.
Oh, well.
He's never played for Rangers in the Champions League. He barely scored against Celtic until last year. I mean, I would say he's done it all.
I know it's shite, like, I mean, he's still in the Copa America.
Well, let's be real. Until Rangers won the league, he'd done nothing. So how's he went from doing it all with Rangers? How's he went from doing nothing with Rangers to doing it all? It just doesn't make much
I wouldn't
sense.
say this was his best season, like.
Arguably one of his worst seasons.
Yeah, well, I'd probably say in terms of performance, it was probably his best season. But, well, overall performance, I think in the last season, I mean, the first half he scored 30 goals before Christmas. I mean, that's good. But then he didn't score any.
You're never going to replicate that. That's just...
Yeah, you know, and, I mean, the guy's brilliant and he should be going. If this guy was English or he played in the Premier League, you'd be looking at about 50 million here, and that's...
Yeah. I don't think he's going. I think he'll stay. I think the timing's weird. If he never left to see... If he didn't leave Rangers the last couple of seasons, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what? Right, and this brings us on to the next bit of news, Nisbet, right? See if Nisbet is going for 4 million from Hibs to Celtic. See if Celtic are willing to pay 4 million for Nisbet, but only the Rangers are getting 10.4 from Morelos. Something's wrong there. I like Nisbet, but there's something wrong there.
Aye.
You know?
I'm actually surprised Celtic are willing to offer that. I mean, maybe they've learnt their lesson, thinking in the past where... I mean, I think Celtic, well, they ever lived in that John McGinn transfer that collapsed. Well, it should have happened, you know.
I mean, even if McGinn went to complete shit right now, it's the fact if he went to Celtic, I think somebody would have signed him and they would have made a massive profit.
Yeah.
It's just being a fella. His price is that much through the roof. I mean, no one's going to sign him.
Once you go down south, a Scottish club can't get you.
Yep.
Unless you're coming to the end of your career and you're coming back.
I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Like Tierney will not play for Celtic.
Robertson says he wants to play for Celtic.
Yeah, but it's going to be.
But he also said before he's done.
Well, that's interesting. I don't see that fucking happening. Is he willing to see it? Is he willing to just play out his contract and then take a wage cut?
Who knows?
Anyway, yeah, Nisbet is Celtic. Seems more doable, in my opinion. I think 4 million would Hibs sell for that. I think they would. I mean, Nisbet, I think he's alright, but is he that good?
It's a weird one for me. You don't really see Scottish clubs spending money, and they're gonna. It's interesting. I mean, they wasted like. I mean, look at the amount of 6 million on Barkas, 5 million on a Jetty. I mean, I guess then that justifies Nisbet, but without those signings, like it'd be a bit questionable, I think. And plus, I'm surprised Hibs are. I thought they would have accepted less, but I guess.
Well, look at what Rangers paid for Kamara.
550 grand.
I know, fucking hell. I'm surprised they don't sell him.
Aye.
Capitalise on that profit.
Well, apparently AC Milan were linked with a 28 million move.
Because the way I see it, I mean, Rangers are pretty. I mean, do you really need Kamara?
He was by far Finland's best player.
Oh, he was. But I just think for the profit that they'd make alone.
The amount of times they called him camera didn't fucking.
I just think for the profit they'd make alone, it's worth selling.
Yeah.
Anyway, more transfer news. Tavernier to Man United. Some Rangers fans thought this guy was 35. You're about 6-7 years out.
Yep, 6-7 years out. People would laugh at this, like they're like, "Oh, it's an alternative to Trippier." Give me 10 reasons why Trippier's better than fucking Tav.
I'd say Tav's better than fucking Walker. I'd stand by that statement.
Kyle Walker's pish. It's just his pace. He's like 14, 15 Hector Bellerin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
And Wan-Bissaka.
I think Tavernier should be in the England squad.
No, I'll admit, right? I've been critical of Tav's defensive displays, but I think in a 5 at the back, especially for England, he's that good going forward. He would be brilliant.
Wait, is Tavernier not eligible to play for Scotland?
He probably would be. I know, but I don't like that.
No, I know.
You've been here 5 years. Here's a kit. Fuck off.
Yeah, I know, but I think with the way we play and the
right, you know what?
No, but the right
you can
wing.
say Nathan Parsons worse than O'Donnell, right? Tav's better than O'Donnell.
No, but I just think with the way we play, like obviously right wing back, left wing back do less defensive duties.
Yep.
Than a normal. So therefore, I think that would kind of mask Tavernier's frailties at the back. So I mean, I think Tav in the right wing back position could work. But yeah, I don't know. Is Tav going to move? Who knows?
No, but defensively last season he was brilliant. You know, I can't complain.
But as of right now, the only concrete moves that look like they're going to go ahead is Nisbet to Celtic, possibly Morelos to Porto, and that's it.
I could definitely see him joining Porto, like, but I just don't think it'll be it.
No yet.
Maybe January or something. But anyway, guys, who would Rangers bring in? You know, it's an interesting.
Tavernier?
No, for fucking Morelos.
We've already got that replacement.
Sakala.
Aye, Ismail. That's what they said they bought him for.
Fashion Sakala.
Aye, he was the replacement.
Dead on.
Fucking West, where you?
The guy's pish. Well, I'm not saying it. Well, he is pish. People marking it. See this whole gimmick, or you bring people in, you've got to mark it. The guy couldn't even get a game for the Spartak Moscow fucking B team, and I'm supposed to have faith.
Well, he's supposed to be
This club has lost its way. Anyway, right, yes. Morelos isn't going anywhere, so there's no need to worry about Fashion Sakala or blah 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 blah. You know what? It doesn't matter about who Rangers sell, get rid of. They're winning the league.
Goal minute per ratio anyway.
Realistically, how do Rangers not win the league next year?
Scott Brown turns into the 2007-8 version and
what, Aberdeen win the league?
Aye. The big Ramirez up front.
Well, my football manager Scott Brown plays for Tampa Bay, and he's on more a week than what he's worth.
Madness, absolute madness.
Anyway, that'll do for this Fed Fog Football. Talked a load of shite for 9 minutes.